Hi guys, welcome back on my channel. Dorota Palicka, international nail artist and educator here, and I have prepared a bit more advanced Jack Skellington. Have a preview of it in here. A tiny bit more detail on him, and I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial. I think it was just because you really liked the previous videos. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more Halloween designs, and also thank you so much guys for all your comments, likes and shares. Let's start. So she's feeling so lonely, and we need to paint Jack Skellington in here as well. I've got those tips ready, and let's grab the paints which we're gonna need. So first of all is a top coat which we'll need for some shadings, and I'm using the Soak of Top Gel because it does have the inhibition layer. 242, that's the purple one. We need it as well. And we need some black, where are you here? 183. Some white. I should actually do it both, so grab the white in there and then start the fun. We are going to use the Tyler brush first, actually the D-liner brush, the long one. So I'm always storing a drop of the paint on my brush, and then just before painting I would clean it off to make sure there is no other paint. I'm taking black and I'm taking top coat. I want to thin out my black because I don't want to paint too strong to start with. Okay, we need to outline it, the things which we are going to paint. So the easiest way to do it is to find the kind of middle. So this is my middle, and this is where I'm going to place the nose. So I'm just going to do two very tiny wee dots in there so I can place the eyes as a next thing, because this is a central part of our design. So paint one eye. And then the second eye. So this eye is going to be raised. And we are going to do it with a bit more detail. I have painted one already, but it just doesn't have any detail. It's a kind of flat picture, so those flat pictures never look the same. I'm just going to swap it for a larger brush. It will be quicker. So here will be lots of detail, and you guys have seen me painting the other one, and you can compare the time, like when we painted so much more detailed designs, like they take so much more time. Okay, then the nostrils. So I've got more product on the bottom and then less on the top. Okay, let's go back to the detailer brush. D-liner. Thanks, cameraman. I am terrible. And lots of top coat in there, so you've got hardly any color in here, because we want to just indicate some shadows which are going to happen in there. So that's a shadow on the eyebrow. And then we need the shadow on the other eyebrow. Okay, so this way we're creating more detail with those shadows. Shadow under the eye. And another shadow. Then black for the eyebrow. And the rounded face. This is our eyebrow, so we have to come up a bit higher. And just above that eyebrow. And the head. Okay, so now once we have outlined everything, we can do it the mouth. This was my brush jumping in. So in that place I need to place the stitch. Remove the excess of the paint from my brush because it was too much. And let's cook him because we have done quite a lot of without freezing it. Then on this one, just so we can kind of match the previous set, so check the tutorial on this one. And Jack is going to go in here, so here I'm also missing the blue one. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you the colors for Jack, and then for in this one I'm going to show you the other ones. So we are going to do blue on this side. Actually, maybe I could do it with the purple. I will do it with the purple. Or no. Cameraman, white and blue or white and purple?
Depends how you want them.
You're thinking too long. I'm just slapping that purple on. Okay, he's cooked, so leave this tip alone because I don't want to waste your time. Okay, and then let's move on into the next part. So the neck. So now I know like this is the shape of the face I want, so I can go a little bit thicker and do those thin neck. Nice and thin. Nice and thin. Okay, we've got the neck, so it's a time to paint the rest of the body. So let's do it. Ah, come on, too much product on my brush. You can see there's a wee blob which annoys me. V shape. That's the blob. I just got it there. And then and V shape. Just joining in. There we are. Other parts of the suit. And then pull it down. Is it visible? Yeah. Okay, and then take a watercolor brush and color that in like a couple shadows. And then very see-through stripes. Okay, do the same on the other side. And some stripes. Black and the top coat. And then that's an ear, and actually the brush has a really nice shape to be able to paint this ear. Next ear. Don't move, cameraman. I'm terrible.
Can you breathe?
No, you can't.
Sometimes.
Yes, just a sometimes, so you don't collapse. There we are. Yeah, now you can breathe.
Now I understand why there is on that place.
Okay. We will do finish the next part once I breathe a little bit. So now we can wiggle, 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 and do whatever we want. We can talk, and a very easy part. And then we will move on in something which is much more advanced. Obviously, I cannot wiggle too much where the suit is because it's not cured yet, but I'm trying to don't cure it many times. So wiggle, wiggle, that's the easiest part, I think, of this design. Okay, move on into the next one. So black one in there, as dark as possible. And fade that in. Add a drop more black in here. And fade that in. I have cleaned my brush just to move this black into nicer places. I need to cure it because again we have done quite a lot, so I cannot move on into the next steps. And then straight away I'm going to blend this one. I think it's a nice color combination. Because it gives us a third color in the middle. I love it. Okay, very good choice of the colors. Let's cook it. Actually better than the other one. So now, since I've got it on my brush, I'm just going to use it with the top coat. There's those blues, purples, and all sort of different colors in there. Just color that in. Okay, that's good. Clean the brush, pick up the top coat, and now just work through it. So you kind of get like a smoky effect. Get it some in here. Yeah, it's actually look cool, nice and smoky. Okay, take the black and just give it and the top coat and just give it more shadows into that place. Okay, very gentle shadow where the mouth are. And then grab more top coat and then we're going to cure it. So top coated. See, it's already look much more realistic just by adding those shadows in there. So let's freeze it. And keep adding more shadows. So we need to do some shadow above the eyebrow. Like a really decent one. Had some hair. Bigger one. Also bigger one. Can you guys see it? Like adding those little shadows, like they make a huge difference. Shadow. And here. Shadow into the nose. I think he's so much more realistic now. Shadow on the cheeks. Okay, let's go back to this part here. So place for the eyes. Sharpen up everything. Now I can easily do that because we had those previous colors in. Okay, let's freeze it. So just a couple seconds freeze. And now we have to work quite a lot on those parts. So Very thin brush, hardly any product on it, so best to even remove it. We need to make the things to stand out now. Nice and sharp. Nice and sharp. And sharp. Nice and sharp. Again, this is very quick job. To be honest, the more you wiggle, the nicer it will look. So don't be fussed about this part. See, we even didn't finish it yet, and it looks so much more detailed than the previous one we did it. Okay, let's hold the breath and do more detail. So eyes. They are going to be purple and yellow. Yellow, where are you? A drop of yellow. I need it. Okay, so I've got some yellow and then purple. No product on my brush. There we are. Okay, let's cook him. He's actually almost finished. Okay, that's it cooked, so we can take the... Actually, my hands are getting so... We have been really busy with all the designs today. But let's do the eyes. You really cannot almost move when doing those kind of detail. Okay, and since I'm working with the black, I'm just going to quickly do some spider web. Very thin, like almost no product on your brush. It's hardly visible. Can you almost not see it? Sorry, I'm terrible sometimes. Okay, I will do somewhere you can see it. Is that visible enough?
All the time we see it.
You've got it some zoomed in. He's terrible. He's just zooming in so much. All my mistakes are always visible. No, he's great cameraman. And then add someone here as well. Okay, so we've got the spider web done. To be honest, I'm quite happy already with him. Like, I want to also show you the difference in between the basic one, which we did it like within 2 minutes, and the one which takes an hour. so you can see the difference. But I'm going to add some more detail. Sorry, cameraman. I'm going to add more detail into his eyes. I'm doing a shadows, but then I will have to add some low lights. No, I have added low lights and then I'll have to add highlights. If I don't do it, the things will look kind of messy. But let's do this one. So we're going to apply the Soak of Top Gel over it. I find that things are much easier when we do it this way. Keep it nice and clean. There we are. Ish. Ish. Okay, white. And this is the last things which we are going to do it on him. So white. And then just in here. This is always a great way of doing like things which are quite difficult, adding the darker one and then lightening it up. I use this technique quite often when I'm painting eyelashes as well. I could kind of paint them with the black and separate them with the white. Things are even more visible. Okay, just show that it runs off in here. Can you see this part is just raised? Yes, you can see it now. Yay, okay. Okay, that's enough for him. That's really enough, Dorota, stop it. Okay, that's enough, totally enough. Boo. UV cleanser. Do it opposite. I have tested with the inhibition layer and I have tested with out of inhibition layer. Definitely it's easier to do it with out of inhibition layer, this technique. Okay, the brush. Oh, stretch my finger. I've dipped it in the brush into the color just so it's quicker to blend it. Then blend it. Until you're happy, or happy-ish, because I'm never happy. But stop it now. And then we are going to clean it. I will just use the big brush. I'm not going to play with some small designs because it's too time consuming and we took quite a long time with the other designs. So just clean it up on the top. The cleaner you clean, the nicer it is going to look. And I'm using UV cleanser. Oh, if something like this happens, you can always touch it up. I think it's just when I rush the things. I like this one. Okay, I'm not going to rush it because he was so nice. That's if I rush this part, I would be very disappointed. I already did rush this part. So if it does happen to you as well, what you could do it, guys, just grab a brush and touch it up with the color because you have removed too much. Could actually almost painted this design freehand. You can get lost actually on which color you have been working. Imagine going on this one, but no, that looks pretty cool. I'm not going to play with any longer, so cook it. Okay, just top coat it. High shine, no wipe top gel. Gosh, but this is a difference. Like, I do really feel it is a difference. Once we put that, this is a little bit messy. I should do it longer. Well, no, I'm not going to. He's not perfect. He's not bad. I'm actually enjoying those kind of a bit more advanced painting. It just makes me feel really, really relaxed. So yeah, we can give him a final cook. And then you can, thanks cameraman, so I don't have to be squeezed. I'm terrible to him today. Oh, I love you.
It's the last video for today.
The last video, he says, for today. No, no. I promise I'm going to be better. I promise.
Come back tomorrow.
I promise, I promise. Okay, top coat on this one. Come on, we have to start doing those Christmas videos. Oh, it's terrible. I can't believe how quickly the times just fly this year. Unbelievable. Okay, let's cook it. And then, yes, check the final look. So, yeah, I wanted to show you, like, obviously, easy, quick one, and then the more advanced one, just so you can see a difference. If this is one of your first videos, there is also those not behaving Minnie Mouse as a devil. She's going out for a Halloween as well. You can check that tutorial too on our channel. Cameraman says, I can't, my hands are sore.
Okay, so next one.
Next one. Okay, I have no next ones. we will do next ones next year for Halloween. I think that's plenty, plus some from the salon too. So he is going to join this beautiful lady. But that looks actually cool together. It really does.
What is the last tip?
Last tip, here it is. So what would I do on thumb? On the thumb I would do, I don't know, probably the pinky. Yeah, I would do the pinky on the thumb. Just so everything goes together. Actually, they curl together. Yeah, I'm sending you. Yes?
Can make it gold wings, but it's not
Gold
clear
wings.
ones.
Yeah,
But
good.
not for these colors.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sending you glittery hugs. Bye. No, glittery hugs, guys. And bye for now. We are really tired. We have been working really hard today for you. Anyway, big kisses and see you in the next video.